Hi everyone. Hi. Good afternoon. Hi everyone. Hello everybody. Good afternoon. It is great to have you guys here. So my name is Tife, and with me I have Riley and I have Kimberly, and today we'll just be walking you through how you can process your admission to UNCW. You know more about UNCW, you know about the requirements to study in the US there, and then I will talk to you about Zeem, our product, and um, everything you really need to know, how we can assist you to make that admission process into UNCW easier. So if you can hear me and if you can see me clearly, just in the comment section, I would just like you to say hi or hello. So please, can we do that? If you can hear me, just say hi, say hello, good evening. I just want to be sure that you know um, you guys can hear me. All right, all right. So hi, hi. Okay, great, 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 great. Now I know that everyone is here. Thank you guys for joining. Okay, so I would start by introducing myself again and then Zim. And after I speak, um, Riley and Kimberly would then talk to you further about UNCW. So, hi everybody. My name is Tife, like I mentioned earlier, and I lead the marketing team here at Zeem. So, if you're wondering what is Zeem, what do we do, what are these people about, just give me a minute, I'll break it down. So Zoom is a platform that connects individuals with school globally. What we do is that we look for the best schools. Once you come to us, we have a consultation session with you. We talk to you about your needs. We try to understand your budget, what works for you, and from the information that you give to us, we then recommend courses that will be best for you, schools that will be within your budget, or best ways to financially navigate your study abroad plans. So we try to make the pathway accessible for everyone, irrespective of your grade. We just try to ensure that we have a school that fits your needs or suits your needs. So, like I said, what do? We ensure you have a seamless process when it comes to admission. We guide candidates through our program right from the very point of selection to the admission process. So, from selecting a school all the way to the documents that you need to have, where to get your cost to cost evaluation. We just have everything in place so that you have a very stress free admission process. You're not worrying about things, you're not doing things the wrong way, which at the end of the day make you miss out on an admission that you could have easily gotten if you had had someone guide you through it. So also we also then provide visa coaching. So once you get your admission, we have visa coaches on standby who would walk you through possible questions, documents that you need to have in order if you are going with a dependent, what your dependent needs to do, what visa gives you access to, how to just pretty much coach you through that process. So that is what we also do. And then for funding, we walk you through our student loan partners, the funding options that you have, how to, go about it, how to apply, what you need to do. We just try to ensure that for every step, you have the highest success rate possible. So how is Zoom different from every other platform? We ensure that we, customize our solution to your needs. So the very first thing that happens once you come to us is that we have a consultation session. We talk to you. We understand your needs. The moment you register with us, so within 24 to 48 hours, you have someone who would call you, who would speak to you, who would know what your goals are. If you're trying to switch career, what course would be best for you if you are looking to go to a particular school, and based on your budget, based on how you think you can work a payment plan, all of that is very streamlined and tailored to your needs. We're very big on intentionality. We want to ensure that every student that we help have the highest possible rate of getting into school. We want you to be able to get the best out of this opportunity. So that's why we're different from so many other platforms. So many other platforms might not necessarily give you that streamlined and that tailored experience to your taste. We don't try to just enforce schools on people. We try to make you understand why this is best for you and work with what you are very comfortable with. So, who do we serve? Presently, we serve Nigerians and we serve students in other African countries. So, if you have somebody in Ghana, somebody in Kenya, we serve them. We help, Nigerians and people in other African countries to walk them through their admission process and see that they are able to start their master's degree abroad. So, where are our partner schools located? For Zeem, presently, we only have partner schools in the US, in Canada, and in the UK. But we have heard from people who have come down our funnel and spoken to us, and we are looking to expand our reach. But as at now, we have schools in the US, just like UNCW. We have schools in Canada, and we have schools in the UK. So, like I mentioned, we guide you through all the process, and we try to ensure that we find something that will be best for you and would ensure that you have the highest possible chance of gaining admission. Can you still hear me? I'm sorry, I just saw someone say they can't hear me. Can you hear me clearly? Please, I would like someone to just say if they can hear me clearly. Can you hear me clearly? Okay, thank you, Riley. All right, so what does our process look like? It's pretty simple. You start by, like I mentioned, you choose a school. So the moment you come into our funnel, we've had a consultation session with you. We understand your needs. We understand what your pocket is like, because I know that that is very important. It wouldn't be fair for us to, say, this school is best for you, but at the end of the day, the school is way out of your budget, and then there's no financial option that we can offer you that you'll be willing to take. So we try to understand that before saying, what, based off of what you want, we feel like this is the best for you. So once we do that for your schools, the school you want, and then the course that you want, the next thing is that we help you get your documentation together. So we tell you, okay, this school, because different schools have different requirements. There might be a certain way a school wants you to send your financial statement or something like that. We walk you through that. We have probably like short tutorial videos that will explain explicitly how you can go about all of that. So yeah, so to get all your documentation, we follow up with you because we understand how busy everybody can get. Life is happening, and you might have started the process, and if somebody is not following up with you, you would just be like, you would you let go, you would slow down. But because we want you to pursue that goal, so we follow up with you to ensure that you get all your documents together, and then we now walk you through your financial planning. That is, if you need help when it comes to like I mentioned, a student loan or something. We presently don't help with scholarships, but we do help with student loans. I need to, state that out there. And we have Empower, which UNCW is also a partner, and we walk you through how to go about that process, what you need to get it, to ensure that you get the loan that you need, and then you can travel and start your master's degree. Then the application process will start. All of the application, everything that you need. If we are the ones who are going to have to apply for you, we do that. If you are the one who is going to have to apply, we do that. And the best part about this is that we're able to communicate with the school. So just like Riley and Kimberly is here, we've had a long relationship for a while. Once we have students who come into our funnel who have issues, if you as a student, you're unsure of what the issue is, we would be able to reach out to the school to say, hi Riley, this person has, started their application. We're not sure what is happening. We haven't heard a thing. Maybe they should have gotten an admission, or just to follow up and know what's up, which is something that you would not have been able to do or have that access to do. We would now be able to do that and get valuable information that we can give to you to say, okay, Victor, this is what went wrong, or this is what you need to do to get this thing right. So that is a major bonus of working with us. And the moment you are able to secure your admission, our visa coach then, takes over, walks you through the entire process of what you need. If you're going with a dependent, things, documentation, all of that, just ensure that whatever preparation that we can best provide for you, we do that. And the moment you get your visa approved and you travel abroad, Riley and Kimberly would take over, and yes, you would have a fantastic time studying where in UNCW or whatever school you decide to study. So what are the next steps if you're like, Zeem, all these things I've heard, wow, I love it. I think I really want to start. I think I really want to start. The first thing you will do is to register with us. So the moment you register with us, between 24 and 48 hours, somebody on the team would reach out to you. When you register with us, you would also get an ebook that will be sent to your email, so you can browse through the ebook. You will see the courses that are available. You will see if a school has application fee. If they don't have application fee, you will just have an idea of what campus life is like in that school. So we've created something just really simple for you to browse through and get you excited and informed before you have your consultation. So the moment you have your first consultation, like I mentioned, they take note of a lot of things, and then recommendation can start, and you can start your application. So yeah, the link to register would be shared in the comment section. So please just look out. Someone on the team will share the link with you, and we look forward to helping you achieve your academic dreams. If you have any questions, please just put them down in the comment section. Somebody is taking note of all of your questions, and we would address them after UNCW representative attend to you. All right, guys. Thank you. So right now, I'll be bringing Riley and Kimberly on stage. Hi. Hi, Riley.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry my camera is not working today, but it's great to be with you.
Let's see, you're muted.
Oh, I was saying that you can speak now. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tife. Again, thank you everyone for joining Kimberly and I today to talk more about University of North Carolina, Wilmington. I'll go ahead and introduce myself and pass it off to my colleague. I am Riley Brooks. I oversee international admissions here at UNCW. My contact information is on the screen, and I'll let Kimberly introduce herself.
Thank you so much, Riley. My name is Kimberly Harris, and I'm Coordinator of Graduate Admissions here at UNC Wilmington. And we're really excited to talk more about our 6 doctoral and 37 master degree programs with you, and look forward to any follow-up, and my contact information is listed as well. Thank you, Riley.
Of course. So just starting off to speak a bit more about University of North Carolina, Wilmington, or UNCW for short. We are a renowned coastal university on the East Coast with a number of educational experiences and fields of study that we will talk about in more detail in just a bit. We do have, as Kimberly mentioned, the 37 master's degree programs, 6 doctoral programs. We have almost 3,500 graduate students as well. So we are located in North Carolina on the East Coast. You'll see a map on the screen with our exact location of Wilmington, North Carolina. We are about 10 minutes from the coast, so about 10 minutes from the beach. We are in close proximity to a number of major cities up and down the East Coast, including Raleigh and Charlotte, North Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, Miami, Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, and New York. So we are in close proximity to a number of major locations, making us a great location to study at in the United States. I've included 2 student testimonials here. One of our students, Senna, she was in the Masters of Data Science program from India. She's gotten very involved. She's going into her 2nd year here at UNCW. And then another student, Opay, She is in our International Masters of Business program. She is from Nigeria. So she has been at UNCW for 2 years now, going into her 3rd year at UNCW. So UNCW has about 18,000 students total on campus. Again, about 3,500 graduate students. Average class size about 25. So even though we are on or at a large university, we do maintain that small school feel. Here we've included a number of photos just of different programs and opportunities at UNCW. We really want you to be a part of the community studying in your classroom, outside of the classroom as well. I work out of our Office of International Students and Scholars. So in our office, we do everything from international admissions and enrollment to the visa processes, immigration advising. We have our international student orientation, a number of events as well for our international students to participate in. And I am going to pass it on to my colleague Kimberly to speak more specifically to the graduate admission processes.
Thank you so much, Riley. So for the graduate admission process, the application itself is completed online. And so once that's completed, the application fee is submitted. And then on our side, we will start what we call processing. So just a few questions that we get sometimes about F grades or backlogs. How many do we allow and what's the minimum GPA? It is up to the program's discretion on how they review the applications. They review them in their entirety by the committee. And our GPA requirement, the minimum incoming, is a 3.0 US equivalent. We currently do not require, starting spring of 2025, the official transcripts that are translated through a NACIS evaluation company similar to WES or World Education Services. We are using unofficial documents for those. And so if you attended a school in India, we've included the information here. We've got Nigeria on the next slide. But if it's from India, a 3-year degree needs to be NAAC A-rated in Division First class, or a 4-year degree just needs to be NAAC rated. The good news is that an enrollment deposit is not required once the I-20 is sent. So if you want to accept the offer at UNCW, we have a waiver form and we do waive the $50 fee to let us know you'd like to attend. But just the general cost of attendance, tuition and fees, a little over $24,000 for the year. Living expenses, of course, are estimated. If you have a friend you're staying with or family, it could be less. But typically it's estimated, the living expenses, $20,000. And the I-20 total is $44,506. Do keep in mind this is subject to change by our legislature yearly, but these are the anticipated estimated costs. Okay, and if we could just go to the next slide. Thank you. And so our key dates page has all of our deadlines and requirements. Our application will open officially September 1st of this year for the 2025 cycle. And so one thing that is changing for us this year that we're excited to roll out is the unofficial transcripts. So we have a survey listed on the key dates page that you'll fill out. If you attended a school in Ghana, Nigeria, or Kenya, you will upload that unofficial transcript into the survey. It needs to be a copy of the unofficial transcript with your either bachelor's degree posted or your in-progress transcript. We also are requiring a grading system document, and so that will be uploaded as well. There'll be 2 separate uploads. And scholarships, a lot, I know Tife had just mentioned, paying for graduate school. We understand that, folks are looking for scholarships, things like that. We do have a university scholarship application. The deadline is typically December 1st or through March 1st, depending on what semester you're applying. It varies by scholarship, and so the application is open to all UNCW students that have been admitted, and that information will be included in your decision letter if you're admitted to UNCW. We also have what's called graduate assistantships. These vary by department, and they typically range from $12,000 US to $13,000 US for working 20 hours in the department. The nice thing about it is if you work in the department, when we're closed for a holiday, you don't have to work. You're open during the times that the university is open. So it gives you some flexibility with time frame of work. We also understand that you're in school, and so that's always a bonus as well. Um, the graduate tuition remissions, these are uncommon and competitive, but what this would do, typically folks coming from Nigeria or Ghana would be considered out of state for tuition purposes, and that is the estimated cost of attendance that we quoted today. But there is something called a graduate tuition remission, and that drops your rate of pay that you would pay for tuition from out of state to in state. And so that is offered through departments. But like I said, those are uncommon and competitive, but really a terrific benefit. Okay, so we just wanted to go over a few of our STEM programs. Keep in mind the deadlines that we have on these slides have not been confirmed yet. These are estimated deadlines. Like I said, our application opens September 1st, so we will have the official information at that time. But this is our Master of Science in Computer Science and Information Systems program. This program is unique because it has faculty from not only our School of Business, but also our Science and Engineering college, which is really terrific. The program does not require any test scores. It does not require, any additional in that way, but recommendations, it requires 3 professional recommendations, a resume, and a statement of interest. And those are uploaded into the online applications. And they do accept for spring and fall of next year. And we'd also want to highlight our Master of Science in Business Analytics program. This is another one of our STEM designated programs. This program is unique. It's offered fully online and is also offered on campus. So if you need to stay in your home country and you want to take a program that's fully online, this is a really terrific program choice. But if you wanted to study in the US, we certainly offer that option as well. The deadlines are spring 1, which starts in January, and then also fall 1, which is an August start. You'll notice these estimated deadlines here are very close to the semester start. If you're interested in these programs, it would be very important that you apply right away. So the fall 1 application will open up in September, but spring 1 is open right now. So if you're interested in joining in January, you can go ahead and apply right now and be considered. This program does not require test scores. It requires 2 recommendations, a resume, and statement of interest, and those are uploaded in the application after submission. And we also have our Master of Science in Finance and Investment Management, another STEM designated program. This is also a program that is offered either face-to-face or online. So there again, if you weren't able to come to the US and you wanted to study, this would be an option for you. But if you wanted to study in the US, they do have a face-to-face option. And there again, similar deadlines to the other program that we had with the December and August deadlines. There again, if you're interested in spring 1, that application is open, and we would suggest you apply right away because the January start is right around the corner. It does not require test scores, has 2 recommendations, a resume, and a statement of interest. So really terrific program as well. And finally, we have our Master of Science in Data Science program. This program is unique as well because it's a collaborative effort between departments and the community. And so it helps to train in technical proficiency as well as business acumen. This program, we're really excited to announce, has a spring start this year. This will be the first time we've had a spring intake. Typically, they only admit for the fall, but this year they will have a spring intake. That application will open September 1st. We suggest if you're interested, do not wait until the November 1st deadline. Submit right away because that is a tight I-20 turnaround if you're admitted. And then for the fall, that application will open September 1st and will have a February 15th priority deadline. So you need to hit that as an international student. For this program, and I apologize, I didn't update this. This has the same information as the other 3 programs. They will take the unofficial transcript on the front end, and the course by course is only required if admitted. One thing to mention for this program is they are looking for a strong overall academic record and to have passed some undergraduate courses. So they're looking for an introductory statistics, a course in linear algebra, and a programming course. So just be aware of that. But it doesn't require test scores, and it does require 3 recommendations. Okay, Riley, I appreciate you doing those slides for me. That's terrific. Thank you for the help.
Of course. So with that, we kind of concluded our focal points of our programs listed. We will open the floor to any questions. I know a number of questions have come through as well. Tife, should we just start addressing those questions or?
All right. So I'm going to highlight them on the screen like I have just
okay.
done, so you'll be able to see them. So if you have questions, guys, please write your questions in the comment section, and we would try our very best to address as many questions as possible.
So if you have applied and gotten admission to UNCW, you then, as mentioned, pay your enrollment fee. Simultaneously, you would get information on how to apply for your I-20 document, which is the first step in acquiring your F1 visa if you require visa sponsorship to attend UNCW. The deposit is not required for the I-20. However, it is a separate application for the I-20 in which you must complete the application, upload your passport, and your proof of funding for 1 academic year.
Next one says, is there anything for non-STEM students? Because during your presentation, you highlighted courses for STEM students. So someone wants to know if there's anything for non-STEM students.
Absolutely, we do. And what I'll do is I'll put our key dates link. Tife, do you mind if I drop it into the comments?
Oh, no, I don't mind.
Okay, I will drop this link. This is the dates, deadlines, and requirements chart. And so it lists all of the programs that are offered at UNCW at the graduate level. And so we have a whole host of programs that are non-STEM. So feel free to take a look. But do steer away from the certificate and licensure and non-degree, as those are not available for visa sponsorship. So I would steer more toward the master's and doctorate programs. And if they are not available for visa sponsorship, it will be listed in that deadline and requirement chart.
I've also, if the other screen can come back up, I have the full list of all programs at UNCW. I know it's a bit small. The first 3 columns are our bachelor programs. The last 2 columns are our graduate and doctoral programs. So non-STEM programs are also listed there, such as film studies, history, creative writing, etc.
Okay, thank you. Someone is asking if there's an application fee waiver.
Yes, so I've seen this question quite a few times. Fee waivers are assessed on a case-to-case basis. If you are working with an agent partner of ours and they request the fee waiver on your behalf, that's typically when we offer fee waivers.
Okay. So someone is asking if fee waivers. That's not the question I wanted to click on, but I have. But I think this question has been addressed. So I wanted to click on this because we don't have a lot of people that come in to say, "Oh, I want to do elementary education." So the person just wants to know what requirements they need for elementary education.
Of course, the link that I dropped in the chat, if you'll go to the master's degree and elementary education, the degree requirements are listed there, and the deadlines will be updated by September 1st when the application opens. If you have any questions, you can certainly email us at gradschool@uncw.email, and we'll be glad to take a look, but all the requirements are listed there.
Okay, so I'm going to take this question. Someone said, I have once registered but didn't get a school of my choice. Can I register again? So if you have registered with us, you can just reach out to your manager. We call them lead manager. So the person that sent you an agreement document to sign, just reply to that email or just send an email to info@zeem.co. So someone's going to put it in the comment section now. So info@zeem.co. Just send an email to us there, and we will definitely help you with that. Okay. So here's another question. That can somebody with a higher diploma apply?
Yeah, so we require a bachelor's degree, and that needs to be a U.S. equivalent bachelor's degree. And so as long as it equates to a U.S. bachelor's degree through one of the evaluation companies similar to World Education Services, we would accept that. So I'm going to research this particular diploma. I'm not familiar with that. And
Okay.
Tife, can I get back with you about that and we can send a
Yes,
message out? That'd be great.
definitely. So what I just wanted to confirm is as long as they do the evaluation and it equates to a US bachelor's degree, they can apply, right?
Exactly. They can certainly apply before requiring the evaluation, the course by course evaluation, but they would want to make sure that they feel that their degree would equate to a bachelor's degree in the US.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So someone's asking, yes. So for everybody who wants to know if this is being recorded, yes, it is being recorded. As long as you registered, you would be able to have access to this, and we would also post it on our YouTube channel and social media platforms. So if you aren't following us, please follow us because we would share this information with everybody. Super valuable. Okay, so someone's just asking real quick, just general requirements for a master's degree um in the US for
Sure.
UNCW.
So a 3.0 overall US equivalent GPA, and then a course by course evaluation from one of the NACIS approved, similar to World Education Services or Spantran, as long as they can confirm that it's a bachelor's equivalent. Then we certainly, that would be the first criteria. The second would be the requirements that are listed on our key dates page. So any requirement that the program has. I know someone mentioned education earlier. Some of the education programs require licensure, things like that. The MAT program does not. But that would be something that you'd want to carefully check that key dates page and then message us with any questions.
All right, thank you, Kimberly. All right, so this person is asking. So I think I'll take this. If you studied physics in your undergraduate level, so I think there are a number of courses because of the courses you have taken while studying physics. There are a number of tech or IT courses that you will be eligible to. Probably not everything, but there definitely will be like a number you will be eligible to apply to. So that this is why you should register with us so that our customer success associates can walk you through everything that it's perfect for you as somebody who has studied physics. Do I need any form of test of English for my master's program?
Yes, that's a good question. I should have mentioned that. Thanks for bringing that up. So if you are from Nigeria or Ghana, you do not. Other countries you may. So if there are other folks on the call from other areas, we can certainly field those one-on-one. So just shoot us an email. But for Nigeria and Ghana, you do not.
Okay. So just to clarify for this person asking, I think Kimberly and Riley has made it really clear that after your evaluation, if you don't meet a 3.0, the chances of you getting into UNCW will be difficult. But like I mentioned, register with us or reach out to us via email, and we can, probably see a school that would best suit you. But you need to have the 3.0 after your evaluation to get into UNCW.
Yes, that is correct. And so we do an internal initial evaluation using the unofficial documents that you'll provide. So we have a pretty good idea, but if for some reason, you had any question, you can go to the WES website and they have information that will help you and guide you to calculate your internal GPA if you just want for your own knowledge. But it does need to be a 3.0 or higher.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm trying to read someone's question here. If you're applying for okay, Lucy is asking, but Lucy, I think a link has been shared, and we will also share it again to everybody. Like since you've registered, we'll share it after this webinar. We'll share it again, so you can go through the courses that are available and see if there's anything for hospitality management. And if there isn't anything for hospitality management, probably you find something close to hospitality management that you would be interested in. But I'm very sure Riley will probably put it in the comment section if there is something and she's aware. All right. So for people asking very specific questions, I just about what you studied and what you can transition into, we can't give you specific answers right now. Like I said, that's why you need to have a consultation session with us because somebody who is way more informed about what suits you will be able to speak with you about that. So please just send an email or register with us. Fopa is going to drop the link in the comments so we will be able to go through okay what you studied in your undergraduate degree and then what you can transition into or courses that are best suited for you. So please, if you're asking those questions, just um calm down. Yeah. All right. So Ijoma is asking how long it will take to get an I-20 document instruction after she has paid her enrollment fees.
So the first step is applying for the I-20. So once you've submitted the I-20 application with all the required documents, it is 5 days, 5 business days.
All right. Riley, this is directed at you.
Yes, so we have many graduate assistantship opportunities available across campus. So and international students do qualify for these positions. So they are available. You just have to be the one to apply to those. For example, this whole past year, we had an international student as our graduate assistant in our office. So they are out there and they are available.
And just to tag on to that, Riley, so every coordinator, when you're admitted, they have assistantships within their departments. And so you can apply within the department. But we also, like Riley said, have them across campus. So we have some that work in the graduate school, work in the library, work in different facilities on campus. So it's a great opportunity.
All right. So for this person asking how much exactly it will cost you and how the loan works, so I would say this differs. Certain people already have for the entire application process. Certain people have already probably done a cost-to-cost evaluation. Some people graduated from schools where they might not necessarily need to do a cost-to-cost evaluation. So it differs because that would cost you money. There would be the cost for your visa application, and depending on the course you decide to study, we cannot give a fixed number. So, like I said, and I've been saying, register and let a consultant that is with us walk you through exactly how much it will cost for the kind of course you want to do, and they understanding your situation, whatever documents you need to get, and how much that will cost you. They will be able to give you a full idea of what it would cost you. Now, also, they will also be able to explain fully how the loan would work, but you can also stick around. We're planning a webinar around that to, go into full detail how it works so you'll be able to apply to a school that you really love. All right, so I'm going to take this question as well. Temiloluwa. So for your visa interviews, yes, we always hear that the visa dates are so far, but one thing is that students are always prioritized. But then there's that's why I said, like I said, book a consultation with us. There's also like there are like letters or to the best of my understanding, that you can send and then you fast track the process of applying for your student visa. So this is something that can be done depending on the type of visa. So, like I said, please register with us so that a consultant will be able to walk you through your peculiar problems or peculiar issues or whatever your situation is, and they'll be able to help you find a way to make it work. All right. Ken, how do you register? Fapa is going to drop the link. I know she has dropped it before, but this is the link here, zeem.co/contact. So you can register here, and in 24 to 48 hours, you would get a call. And like I mentioned, you would also get an ebook immediately you register. So you can go through the ebook, see the courses that are available for UNCW as well. It is there, all the information you need there. Also pictures of students' life, all the fun activities. It's there. So yeah, please register so you will be able to go through that. So Stephanie is asking if UNCW offers any medical courses.
So we,
Okay, yeah.
So I was going to say, we do have nursing. We also have the Doctor of Nursing Practice and the MSN Nurse Educator. We do in the future anticipate having a physical therapy and a physician assistant program that is on the roadmap, but that's at least 2 years out. But we do have several other options.
All right, Stephanie. I hope we've been able to answer your question. So I think we've taken most of the questions. Is there any other person that has a question to ask? Mercy is asking about scholarship funding for elementary education.
Sure. So the scholarship funding, we have that scholarship link. If you're admitted, that would be an opportunity to apply for scholarships. If you're admitted, we also have the assistantships within the department or assistantships, as Riley said, within like either of our departments or on campus like the library. So those are some options.
Okay, so I think just to make it clear to people, you need to be admitted first. So you need to take the steps to be, to secure that admission. And just to have like a follow-up question that I know that is on everybody's mind. Since they have to be admitted first before they can get access to some of these scholarships, does that mean that they have to pay 100% of their school fees, or is there a certain percentage or a certain fixed amount that they can pay first and then be admitted? And what is the payment structure like? Do they pay per course or do you pay per semester? Is there something that allows fee payment be flexible? So I think that's something that people would like to know, but probably they are going about asking it not the exact way they want to. Yeah.
So there are payment plan options. For the programs, you pay per semester. So when we say the overall cost, that's cost per year, but you would pay per semester for the programs.
Okay, so okay, no, Kimberly, you're going to say something, please.
Oh, so sorry. Just to add on to that as well, if you choose the business analytics or finance and investment management programs, a lot of times those are not available for the payment plans, but that's something that you could certainly check in with us. Those are 2 brand new programs that are main campus. This is the first fall semester that we're offering it. So this next year will be our second class, but the payment plans are great for the other programs like Riley mentioned.
Okay. So is there a fixed amount that people would need to pay as like for their school fees before they now go ahead to now go with the other payment plan?
Yeah, so there's an application fee unless there's a waiver that's uploaded, and that would be required at the time of submission. But then you don't pay for classes until the classes actually start. You know the amount early, but as soon as you're admitted, most people go ahead and start applying for the UNCW scholarship, as well as assistantships or tuition remissions, trying to find out, if there's any funding. But that is after admission, so you're not paying the tuition and fees ahead of time.
All right. So you've heard that, guys. So you're not paying ahead of time, because I know this is a question that keeps coming over and over, and now we've been able to address. So I just want you guys to know that we would constantly send out information. We have newsletters that go out, and like I mentioned on our social media pages or YouTube pages, some of the things that have been said here, we're going to probably reach out to Riley and Kimberly for further explanation on some things so that we can give you detailed explanation and then you understand better. So please keep in touch with us and be in touch with us. Ikina, we have addressed not getting a 3.0. This is the standard for UNCW. You have to have a 3.0 after your evaluation for UNCW. But like I mentioned, you can speak to a consultant and they can walk you through probably other options that are available for you. Um, Stephanie, I think Kimberly had mentioned the courses that are available, the BN nursing. I don't want to.
Right. Yeah. The
Yeah.
MSN in nursing and the doctor of nursing practice. So the physician's assistant and the physical therapy programs are not going to be available for at least 2 more years. And so we don't have a precise date for that at this time. It's working its way through our processes here in the state for approval.
All right. So Stephanie, please, you can reach out to us. We might be able to help you out with something, but UNCW doesn't have this. But if you're interested in any of the other courses that Kimberly has mentioned, we are here to help you. Um, so yeah, someone just asked that, do you pay to speak to a consultant? No. So our services or our service here at Zeem is free of charge. You don't pay. You register and then we help you throughout free. You don't pay to speak to a consultant. Just register and then somebody will reach out to you between 24 and 48 hours and will help you out. So the only thing you pay for are the things that are probably like your West evaluation, your visa, all of those things that are like not our service for. The service that we render is free. So yeah, is there any other question? I think we can take like one more question before we call it a day. So any other thing? All right, just to address something that's like I said before, people are always asking, you don't need your entire school fees before you can, resume classes. You need to definitely have your proof of funds for different step of the way, but you need to pay your application fee and all of that. And then there is a payment plan, so you don't need to pay like the entire 1 year fee estimate that will be given to you. There is a payment plan, so it is flexible. Just so you know, right? Great. Um, Rufia, Rufina, I'm very sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Somebody will reach out to you about this, or will send out information about the application waiver. Yes, just so that we are able to get as much information and ensure that everybody gets the right information about that before get to that. Yes, Temilulua, please send an email to info@zeem.co and we would have somebody call you. So send an email to info@zeem.co. The first email that you received from someone, just reply to that and we will definitely call you. So this is the last question we're going to take. Oh, sorry. Does USC have any courses in HRM? That's human resource management, I'm guessing. So a link
Yes.
was shared. Okay, yeah, Kimberly's going to take that.
Yes, we do actually, but it's a certificate. We have a certificate in human resource management. We also have a Master of Business Administration with a human resource management concentration, but unfortunately that program is completely online. So if you'd like to take that from your home country, you certainly could, but it wouldn't be available for visa sponsorship here at UNCW.
Okay, and then this question.
Yes.
Yes, every course needs a wet evaluation because it has to be converted to the US standard for admission to be given. Kimberly, did you want to say something?
Well, I was going to say too, just keep in mind that we're using the unofficial transcripts for the admission process and review. The course by course evaluation from SpanTran or West or one of those companies would not be required until after you admitted.
Okay, so for this person, I'm going to say, because this has been answered before, you can access your scholarship, but you have to get admitted first. Like you have to have secured your admission, and then you now apply for scholarships for your course. But you have to have secured your admission. All right. Genius is asking, she's saying there are some programs that are combined courses, so BSc and MSc. Can someone apply for the master's degree only, for example, public health?
Yes, so we do have what's called combined programs. It's where someone comes to the university for 4 years as an undergraduate, and then they take graduate courses as an undergrad, and then they transfer those to their graduate program when they start. But yes, we have plenty of programs that are just master's degrees, and that those are listed on the key dates link that I included, and I'm sure Tife will highlight that as well. But that's the application that will open September 1st for 2025.
Okay. So yeah, some people, I can see that people are repeating questions, but we have to call it a day. So everybody, please register with us. We send out weekly emails, and definitely we will send out an email filled with the relevant information that you need regarding the application waiver, scholarships, every other thing that you need. If you need specific cost of things, like I said, book a consultation. Your consultant will talk to you about the cost of things, and you would be able to move forward with it. Yes, so the link to book your consultation will be shared, and it's free of charge. We do not charge you for it, it is free. So you can talk to, just imagine all of that, talk to somebody, the person guides you through everything. You don't make any mistake, it is free. So please um, do that, and we would get to you between 24 to 48 hours. So thank you very much, everyone, for showing up. Thank you so much, Kimberly and Riley, for making out time for this webinar. All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Great to see everyone. Take care.
Take care. Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.